Hi guys, my name is Kaan and welcome to another very cool video. Today you will learn an incredibly visual effect. Actually, this might be one of the most visual, ungimmicked effects that you will ever see. A while ago on my Instagram, make sure to follow me there, I have shared this post. It does look astonishing, doesn't it? I can feel how excited you're getting to learn this, but let me say this. This is not an edited video, so that's cool. However, it is also not a trick that you can perform in real life. This is something that you can only perform on social media in front of the camera. That's it. So if you're looking for something visual that you want to share on your social media platforms, make sure to follow this video. It is very easy to do. I'm pretty sure you will love it. If you do so, as always, let me know by leaving a huge thumbs up on this video along with comments in the comment section below and of course a free subscription on the channel right now. But that's been said, let's jump straight into the explanation of this effect. So guys, for this effect, the first thing that you need is a pack of playing cards, or actually one playing card that you would like to change from a blank card into a printed card. Of course, the less ink you have on the card, the easier the effect is going to be, but of course, just like in my performance, you can use a court card. Once you have chosen your playing card, the other very important thing that makes this work is that you have to sit in front of a light source. This light source has to be very bright, very cold, and shining directly onto you. In my case, I have here a light that looks something like this. As you can see, this is very bright. It is shining directly on me. I'm standing in front of it. So this is basically what is going to help me to make the card change from a blank card into a printed card. But let's talk about the main method. Once you have built up your light source in front of you, which in my case is already set, it is shining directly on me. You just have to sit in front of it, have the camera in between you and the light source, and just look at the display and see what your card looks like. As my display is here on the side, I will look a little towards the side, so that's why I'm not looking at the lens. I can see here that my playing card is fully visible from your point of view, from the camera. Now I just have to play with the angle of the card, right? So I just have to shift it up or shift it down. And when I do that, you should see something pretty cool. When I start shifting it, you can see that the card already looks almost blank. And that's the secret. I am basically using the reflection of the light from the printed parts of the cards to make it look like it is blank. That's the idea behind it. So again, you're standing in front of the camera, you look at your display that has to be there, otherwise you won't see if it is happening. You look at the display, you show the card, and you play around with the angle of the playing card until you see it is fully blank. Also, besides the angle, you can play around with the distance to this light source. You can go a little back, you can go a little more towards the light source. These are going to be things that will help you to see whether the card is being turned into a blank card or not. As I've said at the beginning, this is going to be a little more difficult to perform if you use a face card because there is just too much ink on the card that you have to sort of turn blank, right? So if you use just a card that has less ink on it, it is going to be a little easier for you. So now that you know the secret of this very visual color change, let's talk about how to properly execute it. When trying this out, I would advise you to already record the video while you are trying to match the reflection on the card, right? This is going to be important because once you try to get the reflection on the card, if the video is already recording, once you get the card fully blank, you can immediately start with the performance without having to go to the camera and turn it on, which is of course gonna make you lose your reflection on the card as you're moving. So have it already recording, just like I am recording myself right now. Play around with the angle. Let me do this right now. So I go a little back. I can play around with the distance a little. And once your card has turned blank, you just have to give it a flick to the front so you basically get rid of the perspective that reflects the light on the card so that the card is being visible, right? When you're about to execute the card changing from blank to colored, you just have to change its angle from the reflecting angle to another angle, and that is going to cause the ink to be seen. You can of course make the change look very visual like this. You can have a very slow motion change. This is all up to you as you're playing around with the light reflecting from the card. The only thing that can ruin the trick is like shaky hands or just too quick movement. So the whole thing is basically under your control. You can control the speed of the change. It can be like a slow-mo change like this, where it slowly comes into view, or just a very visual quick thing. If you do a quick thing, don't make it like a very harsh hand movement, so it is basically giving away what the secret is. Instead, just do a slight movement with the finger and it will do the job perfectly. And that, guys, is pretty much it. As you can see, you just learned a very simple, ungimmicked, hyper-visual color change that you can do to amaze your friends on your social media profiles. As I've said at the beginning, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a huge thumbs up right now and of course a subscription on the channel. That's been said, that was the video. I hope to see you next time.